There is a land called the Great Benin Empire, the land of the rising sun. Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Bright Owenusagi, and I am the founder of the Free People Movement. And I am also an aspirant for the governorship of Edo State. Today, I want you to hear me out from wherever you are. We shall be discussing, as I will be discussing, on the history of this land called the Great Benin Empire. Today is the 3rd day of November 2017. And today, I want to discuss on this bill that was served at the House of Representatives at Abuja, and it was rejected. Well, in the first place, the bill itself, as you know, was an incomplete bill. So it could be rejected. This bill about building a seaport at GELE-GELE, or was it called GELE-GELE Seaport? Well, it was presented as GELE-GELE Seaport. It was an incomplete project. Well, today, like yesterday, I posted on my wall, on my Facebook, this page. Look at it. This page. This page I posted. It is the Kingdom of Benin, the Great Benin Empire. I made some quotations on the adage that we use in Benin. And this is the proposal. The proposal is that we are going to have not just one project. We are not going to have only a seaport. We are going to have a seaport, an international seaport, and we're going to have an international airport, and we're going to have an ultra-modern library and museum. For we are the people of IGODOMIGODO. 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 This is the lost land in the land of the rising sun. The sun has gone down in the land of IGODOMIGODO, and the land whose inhabitants were sons and daughters of OSANOBUA. My proposal is this. First, we must carry on with the bill, and it shall be a complete bill. The bill of having a seaport at GELE-GELE. First, the name of the seaport shall be included on the bill. It shall be called Prince IZODUWA International Seaport, GELE-GELE. Prince IZODUWA International Seaport, GELE-GELE. And again, I said we are going to have an international airport. The international airport that we are going to have, it shall be called OGBA the First, the greatest of all times. OGBA the Great. OGBA I, the Great. The airport shall be called Oba Ewari 1, the Great International Airport. And we are going to have an ultra-modern library and museum. And this library shall be called IGODOMIGODO Ultra-Modern Library and Museum. We shall construct road. We shall construct road to link this project from Prince IZODUWA International Seaport. We shall construct a road. We shall construct an express road. An express road that we shall call Prince IZODUWA Highway. Prince IZODUWA Highway. And Prince IZODUWA Highway shall lead to Oba Ewari 1, the Great. Prince IZODUWA shall connect Oba Ewari 1, the Great Airport. That road shall also be called Airport Road. Oba Ewari 1, the Great Highway shall also be called Airport Road. Oba Ewari 1, the Great shall link to the airport. And Prince IZODUWA is going to come like this in this diagram. There was a second diagram that I made. There was a second diagram that I made. This is the second diagram. Prince IZODUWA is going to come from GELE-GELE. So it's going to link Oba Ewari 1, the Great Highway, to the airport. That is going to link Oba Ewari 1, the Great, which is the express road, to the airport. And this same Prince IZODUWA Highway shall link Oba Ewari the Second Highway. Okay, and the two roads shall be connected by Samuel Osagbovo Ogbemudia Highway. This road is going to form a triangle round the heart, the golden heart of the earth. Okay. But between the IGODOMIGODO Ultramodern Museum and Library, which is this one, between this one, the museum and library, and the airport and the seaport, it shall be a triangle. It shall be a triangle. We are going to construct it in the art of civilization. But inside the triangle, we shall have this road built inside. You see, there is a triangle in this other one. There's this. In this other one, there is a triangle as well. The triangle, the three cardinal. Okay, but inside we are going to construct a road. This one is the one that carries the road. Okay, so what am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say here is that enough is enough. We are not retreating. We are not going to take anything that is below our status. We have been in this land for 5,000 years now, and it is time for us to start a reasonable project. A reasonable project that can move everybody forward. For heaven's sake, this is a kingdom. This is a kingdom that has existed for so long. And anyone that is going to say now that a project like a seaport is too much project for an empire like the Benin Empire, that person should be thinking twice. The person should think twice now. Any senator, any person, any individual that shall come on the way of this civilization, that shall come on the way of this project, that shall come on the way of this development, that person shall be visited with the 10 plagues. That person will be visited with the 10 plagues. The 10 plagues, you know, in the Bible, how it came. So, as ordained by God, as ordained by OSANOBUA, the bill shall be prepared, and the bill shall be presented at the House of Representatives. It shall be prepared as a complete bill. And this time, this bill shall be the construction of the seaport, the construction of an international airport, and the construction of an ultra-modern library. I've given you the 3 names, and it must be completed. Tell them that anyone who stand on the way of these people shall be visited individually by the 10 plagues. And this time, these 10 plagues is not going to come from the least to the most deadliest. No, it is going to come randomly. It could take the most devastating effort first. So if you don't want to be a partaker of the wrath of God, desist from blocking this bill. For this bill must go on. The people of IGODOMIGODO, the empire of Benin, the great Benin Empire, we have said to you today, we are moving on. And if you stand on this way, you shall be crushed. You shall be crushed if you stand on the way of these people. We made king in the land. We made laws. We are the people of IGODOMIGODO. We are the people of a great empire. We have been here a long time ago. This land was ordained by God. This land was laid by God. And this is the promised land. And we must build it now. Well, the names that I have chosen for every project is all the names that are relating to this entity of an empire. For God has asked. God asked, who do we make? We want to make more men. What are the examples of men that we must make? Men like what? Like who? Men like Jesus Christ. They all agreed. They want to make more men like Jesus Christ. They want to make more men like Prophet Muhammad. And they want to make more men like Oba Eware one. Eware one, the great. They want to make more good men like Samuel Osagbovo Bemudia. They want to make more good men like Martin Luther King. They want to make more humble men. Men that will live their life being humble. I will tell you a story from one of these names that has been chosen by God, OSANOBUA. I will tell you the story of Oba Eware one, the great. Oba Eware one was a son, was a prince in the name of Ogun, and he had a brother called Uwafiokun. You see, in the history of Benin, there is this play that comes in the history, a motto that we use, and that motto is among these things that I have posted before. Amameson Amiwa. You see, Oba Prince Ogun and his brother Uwafiokun were once in the great Benin Empire as sons of an Oba. And being sons of Oba, they really did not know what the stake were to become me an Oba. They thought to become an Oba was just wake up one day and you go to the throne and you are made an Oba. It wasn't so. So to be an Oba, you must go through this process of being brave and being strong in the land. So it has always been the process. That is the process till tomorrow. It is the process that was ordained by God. Amameson Amiwa, you cannot just wake up and become an Oba. You must go through process. And this process involves hard work, really good work. Well, I would like to cut a very long story short, summarize it one in stages. Okay. There was a time when he was chased out of the land. It wasn't like chased out when he was on this mission of Amameso Amiwa, because in those days they will send you on a great mission, on a big mission. It is not just moving around town. No, you must go on a big mission, and after you conquer that mission, you come back, then you will be crowned the king. This was the same process that Prince Ogun went through. So after his brothers left him when he was going through this process, long story short, okay, now there was an incident that happened when he was in the wilderness. He met a tree that was infested by worms. This tree was totally infested by worms, but the tree was not being consumed. It was infested by worms, but the worms were not eating the leaves. So when he met the tree, when he was going to pass by the tree spoke. And when the tree spoke, bam, you will not believe. When the tree spoke, being this man, this lad that was always this the son of an OGBA of a king, he wasn't so brave. That is the more reason why they go through the process to refine them, to make them more braver. That was the same process that IZODUWA, Prince IZODUWA, was sent on. Because Prince IZODUWA was sent to discover, to find a people that existed somewhere. But when Prince IZODUWA finally met these people, he fell in love with these people and he decided not to come back home. He decided not to return back to IGODOMIGODO. But before he was made a king in this newfound land that he was, like the ritual goes in the land of IGODOMIGODO, your name at birth, you cannot attain a kingship with your name of birth. Your name must change. Your name must be changed. So, being a son of the land, he knew what the law was. So when IZODUWA was going to attain the kingship, his name was changed to ODUDUWA. We'll talk about that story some other day, not today. So when he met this tree, because he was this lazy, fearful man, when the tree spoke, he took off. He ran. As he was running from the tree, every step that he took away from the tree was making him realize how cowardice he was. Every step he was running away from the tree, it was taking him deeper into the abyss of cowardice. Then he was not gasping for breath. It was when he was not gasping for breath that it all came down on him that this is not the product of a king. That these people were right. He must have to go through the rituals of Amameson Amiwa. That these people, they were right. You cannot be a coward and a king. So he turned back. So when he turned back and he faces the tree once again, and every step he took towards the tree was the changing point. Every step he took back again to that thing that he feared the most made him more braver, stronger, and more wiser. Every step that we are the children of Oba Ewari. We are going to face our fears. And we are going to build our land. And we are going to construct our roads. We are going to construct bridges. We shall connect to the world. We shall be called the people of IGODOMIGODO. We are the people, the children of Oba Ewari, Nokau the Great. You see, when he now got to the tree, He now asked the tree, did you speak? And the tree began to talk. The tree began to talk once again. He was not afraid. Now he was not afraid. They spoke, they talked, they became friends. He became a friend to a tree. Mind you, this tree could talk and this tree could move. But this tree was infested by worms that it could not let go. So the tree now asked Prince Ogun, now told Prince Ogun to help him take off all these worms that are killing him. Let me use him like it was, like the tree was not an object, like the tree was a man. Okay, you see, in life, this is what we're trying to talk about. In life, sometimes you just wanted the easy way. But he was going through the process of war. He had a machete, the one we call machete, machete we call it in Spanish. Yeah. He had a machete. You see, with machete, he could just go on the tree and begin to, just begin to cut off all the worms and cut off the leaves and all that. But he was not going to do that. He was going to pick off the worm from the tree one by one. And he sat down to work. No matter how difficult it was, he sat down to work. Day turned into night. Night turned into day. Days now turned into weeks. Weeks now turned into months. But he bent down to work. And while he was doing this, the tree was now teaching, showing him the wisdom of life. The wisdom that lies in between these tiny lines that makes a man a fool, or that makes him a wise man. That was how Oba Ewaye became the great. It is the story that I've just told you about Oba Ewaye is similar to the same story that was told. So what I'm trying to say is that this story that I'm telling you is a similar story. If you're going to doubt me, it's a similar story like the biblical story that was told about Moses and the burning bush. So whatever I'm going to tell you are facts as told in our own story, as told in the story of IGODOMIGODO. That is the story I tell you today. So Oba Ewaye now learned the secret of life. So, but before he left the tree, he did something. They became very good friends. And he now told the tree, look, my friend, as I leave this wilderness, I might not come back. And I will not want you, because of the love I have for you, because of the trust I have for you. I would not want anyone to infect you or infest you anymore. So because of this, I shall set you free from the face of this earth. So the tree was set free from the face of this earth by Prince Ogun. You see? So I'll drop that. So I will drop that story. I think I'll talk this story some other time in a more brighter form so that you will all understand. But before I conclude on that story, you see, we are a people. We are a people chosen by God. We are a people that have always led the way. We live in the land of IGODOMIGODO. IGODOMIGODO is the land of the sky god. That is the land where we saw God. God came down on that land. God built that land. God laid the stones of that land. IGODOMIGODO. Isiagbon. IGODOMIGODO or Isiagbon. IGODOMIGODO is the promised land. IGODOMIGODO or EWUARE. IGODOMIGODO is the destined land. That is the land. You see, he had when Ogun became Oba Ewari, when he became Oba Ewari, then something happened before he was crowned the king. His brother that he sent out of the wilderness became the king. So he has to bring down the throne of his brother for him to be king. So how did it happen? There was a man called Edo. Edo was an Ovien. Edo was an Ovien in the land of IGODOMIGODO. But Edo was an Ovien that knew too much. Edo was an Ovien that knew too much. So something happened. I've talked about that story before. You see, because Edo was the person that knew Ogun so well, and he knew his brother Owafiokun also so well. Edo was the person that found out that Prince Ogun was in the kingdom. So, but before he became king, Edo was arrested because he was hiding somewhere. Edo knew where he was. Edo went to tell him, look, the people, they are coming for you. It was easy for him to tell because he knew Edo so well. He knew that so long as Edo came to tell him, Edo was going to be killed. It was easy for him to have asked Edo, come on, follow me, let us go. Let us run away from this land. But he ordered Edo to stay back. because he knew Edo knew so well. Edo was an Ovian. He ordered Edo to stay back because he knew that once the people come, Edo, his friend, the Ovian, was going to be killed. So when the people came, when they now went to the place he was hiding, he wasn't there. They knew who could have told him that, look, there was something fishy. And they knew that it was going to be Edo. And they went to Edo. And Edo confessed to the crime. So everybody went to meet Edo. Wafioku went to see to the place where they said his brother was. When Wafioku left the palace, when Edo was captured, when Edo's head was cut, was sliced off from his neck. At that particular time, Prince Ogun was at the palace. He was at the palace with his men. So that was how his brother Wafioku was brought down, and he was now crowned the king. So he became king. He became Oba Ewari, no cow. He became Oba Ewari I, and he now started using his wisdom. So he ordered that Edo, that man Edo, should be honored for having done these things. He should be honored. And he now decree, Kera Ebona, Ebo Edo, we know. That is, Edo was one of us. Edo has become one of us. Kera Ebo Edo, you know. Edo has become one of us. But the people being the people, the people, the kind of person they were, they have not attained wisdom to the heart, because now Oba Ewari was at number 7 and they were at number 2. So they really did not understand what those riddles were. Edo was the first foreigner to obtain a permanent permit. What do they call it? Nationality in the land. That was supposed to be the meaning. It is, you see, it is so barbaric that when people, after Oba Ewari demise, people now began using words like Oviedo. What we are doing. When people started using words like Oviedo. No, those are wrong impression. How can a man of that status, you now say Oviedo, you see, even in the Bible, if you must follow the logical sequence of the children of Israelites, when they came, if they come to your house, what they tell you is that we are children of Abraham. They don't tell you we are children of Sarah, or children of what do they call one person that he was. We are children of Oba Ewari no cow. We are children of Oba Ewaye no cow, the great. We are children of Oba Ewaye, the great. Now we are children of IGODOMIGODO, the land of the sky god. IGODOMIGODO, NEWAIRE, the destined land. IGODOMIGODO, or ISIAGBON. IGODOMIGODO, the promised land. We are the children of Oba Ewaye, no cow. Now follow the footsteps of the wise. When they come to your house, they tell you, we are the children of Abraham. We are the children of Abraham. We are the children of Abraham. We are the children of Oba Ewaye, no cow, the great. OGIDIGAN. Now here though, you must know what you must know what you're saying. You must know the meaning of whatever you're saying. OGIDIGAN was too wise to be treated that way. That is why your glory has fallen down, because you have chosen a wrong road. Change now. Change your ways now. Change your ways now. Tell them, go to the House of Representatives. Tell them, we are going to construct roads. We are going to construct bridges. We shall have an international airport. We shall have an international seaport. And we are going to have an ultra-modern library and museum. And we are going to have them now. We are going to have them now. For now is the time for anyone who will come against this bill will be visited individually by the 10 plagues. Your water shall turn to blood. Your water shall turn to blood. Your feed shall be filled with locusts. Your house will be filled with frogs. The fish in your waters will die. You will feel bitterness and darkness. The last on the list of the plague of the children that was written in the Bible could be the first for you. Desist from these people. Desist from these people. For that is the message that God has sent to you. Desist from these people. Desist from these people if you do not want to be crushed. But before I go, I would like to sing a song in my native dialect. It is a song that came to me once again. And the meaning of those songs were now revealed to me. I know in the days when I was a child, I remember there is this song that we used to sing. Kokoye, kokoye, kokoye. Kokoye, kokoye, kokoye. Ye, 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 oh. Kokoye, kokoye, kokoye. Kokoye, 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 ye o. Arowa mena wono, kiro mera mega gbe mewo, kumede windore ye mega gbe mewo, me se ti wona o, kokoye, ye o. Owe kokoye, ta, oh ayere. You see, this song actually was a song, when in the days our people they sing this song to remind their children that when a stranger comes to the door, do not open. Do not throw your doors open to a stranger. It is forbidden in the land. Do not throw your doors open to a stranger without knowing his intention. You don't even know if his intentions are good or they are wrong. You just throw your doors open. Or this is a stranger. And now this is the thing you must always remember. Remember this song to preserve the land. Because I begin to wonder how my people are embracing I heard of a new commissioner of police. And so what? He has come to do his job. Everybody should leave him and let him do his job. Everybody is backing everybody is throwing, now everybody open their doors. Like it doesn't matter, but it's going to fall on you. I've told you it's going to fall on you. Be wise. Keep a stranger as a stranger until you know the true intentions of this stranger. Be good. Always be good. God bless you. God bless your children. God bless your children's children. And the ones yet unborn. God will forever bless the humble people of the land. Listen to all things. Learn all things. Embrace civilization. Seek wisdom. And above all, be faithful. Faithful to the Almighty God, OSANOBUA. Thank you.